There's nothing wrong with picking up a souvenir when you're on vacation, right?
Right.
Take home, show your friends, your relatives, right? So this woman, she took a trip to Spain, and instead of picking up a t-shirt, she ended up picking up a doll. From hell, though. Here we go, check this out.
We went on holiday to Spain and we were walking through a little plaza in a little village.
Look behind the doll.
And some guy came.
Oh.
Exactly.
She was like, oh,
Crazy.
Exactly.
Right.
Listen, man, that was literally just the tip of the iceberg. Check this out. Kick back, relaxing.
Okay.
Watch this.
Well, it's arm move.
is it breathing?
She posted that doll brought in a ton of bad energy into her house, right? So she did what anybody else would do.
Throw it away?
Nope, put it on eBay.
Oh,
It's not a bad option
you gotta get
either.
your money back.
Yep.
Listen, you
Don't
gotta
get it
I'm
one
not
way
gonna
or
take no
another.
loss on this hell doll.
But look, this is the crazy part. Somebody actually bought it.
Word.
And of course, the doll started freaking out the new owner. So the woman who bought the doll said she was interested in the doll because of the paranormal claims, right?
Okay.
So she set up a camera to record the doll.
Yep.
This is what she caught. Minding her business, sleep.
Is that?
Wait. Uh-oh.
That, I mean, that is crazy. You've shown us 3 instances where, like, that doll has been in some very weird, positions. I don't know if it's gravity, but I definitely would like to hear whoever you got, to kind of follow up, so.
Yeah, so we actually have the current owner, Cindy Lewis, on the line,
okay.
so we can get all these questions answered.
Cindy.
Hi.
Cindy, first question, why is there a doll in a pram next to your bed while you sleep?
I collect haunted items.
Oh, okay.
I've been collecting dolls for about 2 years now.
Oh, that's a new hobby, okay? All right, some people pick up knitting, some people pick up sports, but you went straight off the edge with it. That's solid.
My main reason for getting into the paranormal was I lost my brother 3 years ago.
Man,
I just wanted, proof of the afterlife.
Word.
has there been any other activity that you think is caused by that doll other than what you showed us?
Yeah, as soon as we got her, we started getting activity. Things just got crazy. I seen her move myself yesterday.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
And her arm dropped. It made me jump. And I don't really jump.
Wow.
That's terrifying.
So I actually want to bring in one of our good friends, Andrea Message, who has experience with haunted dolls. So I would love to hear her thoughts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Andrea, how you doing today?
Hi, how are you guys? Good to see you.
So you had some personal experience with haunted dolls before, right, Andrea?
Oh, yes, I have, and it wasn't a good experience, I'll tell you that.
So have you ever seen one move as much as this one?
Oh, yes. The doll that I had, it would be sitting on a chair, like way back in a chair, and all of a sudden I'd find it on the floor the next day, or I would have it against the wall, and the next day it would actually be sitting against a different wall. But I'll tell you what, I got in way over my head, and I will never do that again. It was a demonic infestation that used the doll as a way to get into somebody's home and wreak havoc.
What do you think is trapped in that doll, and why would a spirit end up being stuck in an object such as that?
Well, there are a few different things that could be going on. It could be just a spiritual attachment where maybe this was a doll that was so special to them and so important to them, they just can't let it go. Another thing is that it could just be something demonic that's manipulating the doll, like in the case of what I experienced. All get out just broke loose at that place, and I would really recommend caution. Even if you don't believe in a religion, it's still always a good idea to have somebody come in and do a blessing if it gets too bad.
What about fire?
Okay.
Straight up fire.
Suggesting arson?
Just straight up
Are you
fire.
suggesting arson?
That's
There's
illegal, Jack.
There's a way simpler solution called eBay.
no.
Again, you can just resell, you get your money
don't
back.
just like,
No.
Jack, you
Sweetie,
throw that
no.
solution out there a lot. We're starting to get concerned. Well, guys, Andrea,
Okay.
Cindy, thank you so much. We truly appreciate y'all
Well,
coming in and
thank
speaking
you.
with us. So you definitely got to keep us updated.
Will do.
All right, thank you, guys.
I think maybe the doll is good.
Would you let your kids play with that doll?
I wouldn't tell him it was haunted.
You just give him a haunted doll like, Daddy loves you. I'm coming back, baby. I'm
Just set up monitors and just like observe and
man.
just
Sure,
in a dark
and
room.
now you got
May
new
the
clips.
strong one survive.
This video comes to us from two lovely British chaps. They heard about some activity at this old fort called Fort Gilkicker in Hampshire, England. So they went, they set up some cameras, and check out what they got. All right, now watch the door. See the obviously that door is open, and you see how it's flush against the wall. Oh, wow.
Now, could somebody have pushed the door and then ran out that back door?
Oh yeah, they run into 4-1. They run into 4-1.
I mean, I was gonna say, like, we're looking at an old fort off the coast, right?
It is on the coast.
Okay.
Could be a water breeze.
That's what I was thinking.
Could have been a draft. I'll give you that. There is a, oh, well, that was wind coming down the hallway. But like, if there was a gust of wind, the door at the end of the hall would have moved.
Yeah.
Fair. I guess
And it's like a heavy, like, steel door.
That was
like.
very
I guess we're
solid
going
door.
with the really fast perp theory.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's play it again.
All right.
Yeah, and then where would the person be running?
Fair. Yeah.
We got a lot of questions, bro. So, like, do you have these guys on the line that we can talk to or whatnot?
I do. Is Tony Ferguson and Paul Sissel.
What's going on, guys?
Hello. Hello.
All right, so what sparked your interest in Fort Gilkicker?
Well, Fort Gilkicker in itself had a lot of history. A lot of death that took place there during the World War I and II, and as many people had reports of paranormal activity. So we went in to try and find out whether it was true and try and debunk a lot of stuff.
Okay. So, is there a specific reason why you had that camera in that hallway?
A lot of people have actually said they've heard the doors banging, but they've never actually seen it. So I planted the cameras down there because I thought, well, let's leave it down there and see what happens.
We went off to investigate another location, and we heard a door slam, and that's when we found the door, closed.
Did you guys explore any other rational possibilities?
We actually went back to go and try and debunk it because we always look for an explanation for many things like that.
Right.
We were looking at wind, obviously, because wind would be one, but for the door itself was pulled all the way back. It would have took a lot of energy for something to move that.
And bearing in mind that these are heavy iron doors they're not wooden doors that could easily move. These are heavy doors as well, so.
What did you guys think it was?
The actual particular door was a prison cell. So in the actual World War I and World War II, they used them as like a prison for prisoners of war. And it's almost like a replay in time that we've caught that. It's almost like a verification of what people felt when they were there.
Okay.
That's always rewarding as a paranormal investigator. Goal achieved.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, appreciate you guys sending in the tape. It was awesome. Good luck out there with your hunt.
Good luck,
y'all.
gents.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
I love
Skeleton.
this clip, man.
Good job.
I love it.
Good job. Solid.
Hey, my Brits coming through with me from the
Hey,
motherland.
man. 2 Brits. Is that how I say it?
British
Two
chaps.
British chaps.
British chaps.
All right, chaps.